Hey everyone, this is Melissa Roberto. I got some requests for Hello Kitty, so here she is. As with my previous designs, if you're one of my patients, just post a photo of it on our Facebook page or email a photo to info@rockawayortho.com and you'll earn a bonus reward point. Okay, so here we go. We're going to need 6 pins on your looms. You're going to attach them together. The center 2 are going to be down, the next at the same level. The next 2 are going to be staggered up 1, and then you come back down 1. Okay? We're going to start in the center with 1 white. Then we're going to cross over 2 white over to the left. Now we're going to move 5 white bands up. And we're going to move 1 white band, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to move 1 white band over to the right. Now in order to make the ears stand out a little better, I use double white bands for them so they'll be a little more distinct. So from this point, we're going to use 2 white bands together on the same pins, and you're going to go from here up and over to the right. Then you're going to use 2 again. You're going to move up and over again to the right. And then you're going to come straight back down again with 2 bands. Now we're going to resume with the single bands. So we're going to have 1 single white from where the ear meets there, up and over to the right. And now we're going to move back down, and we're going to work on the right side of our frame. So we're going to move 2 white bands to the right. Now 3 up on this side because we're going to have the bow off to the side. And in order to make the bow stand out, I also put doubles for that. So 2 pink. And a second one with 2 pink. And now a single white over and to the left. And this is the point at which we have our ears starting. So again, with the ears, we're going to do double bands. I'm going to start from this and move over to the right. And again, two whites moving up and over to the left. Like that. And then again, a double band, double white band coming straight back down. And now a single white up and over here. Okay, so now we're going to go to our 5th row. And we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to move up 2 with the white. Now comes the eye, so I'm going to use a double black for the eye. Another white. A double pink again. And a single white. Okay, now we're going to move to the 2nd row. You're going to copy exactly what you did for this row, for the 5th row, but instead of the pink, you're going to continue with just a white on that side. So it's going to go 2 white, double black, white, white, white up to the end. I'm going to pause and we'll come back when that's done. Okay, so we've completed that second row, except we skipped the pink and we replaced that with the white. Now we're going to move to the third row here. And there's going to be 5 white bands here. And now we're going to have double pink in 2 areas. And one more with a double pink. Okay, we're going to go back to the 4th row here, and again starting at the bottom, we're going to have 5 white bands. Then 1 double pink. And then a single white. Okay. Now we just have to go back and add a couple of extra pieces. We have to go back and add our nose. So starting from the 2nd pin up, we're going to cross over and across to the right. And the 2nd pin up in that center row on the right, we're going to cross over to the left. And that's going to be our nose that's going to show through. Then we also are going to need to add a crossband for our bow. So with a double pink, we're going to cross from the bottom of this one in the 4th row out over to the 5th row. And now we just need to add our crossbands to hold the bracelet together. So we're going to start in the center where you have the 4. Working from the top, we're going to have 7 of these white bands. So this is from the 4 center pins only. Now we're going to go back because we have to frame from the left to the right. We're going to skip the first and the last because otherwise they'll stick out. So we're going to skip this, and starting from here, we're going to go from the 1st to the 3rd, and then the 4th to the 6th. We're going to do that for 3 more rows. So 1st to the 3rd, 4th to the 6th, another row, and our last one, okay, and we're skipping this one here. Again, we don't want those pieces sticking out too far. And now we're ready to use the hook. So we're going to flip our loom. We're going to take 1 white band, we're going to cross it on itself, and place it on the center pins at the top of the bracelet. Now we're going to start in the center. We're going to start here, and we're going to go forward until we reach the yellow. We're going to stop there. So we're just moving forward now. Here we have that crossover with the pink. Cross that over first, and then move forward. And now we've reached the yellow, so we're going to stop and move to the 4th row. We're going to move forward. And now we've reached the yellow. Okay, so now we're going to cross over from the left to the right, and then again the yellow only from the right to the left. Now go back from where you grabbed that yellow and grab the white to move that forward. Same thing on this side. Okay. And now one more to get to the end. Okay, we're going to move to the left. We're going to cross over to this row, work on the ear, and then proceed down to the end. So we're going to start here. Don't forget the crossovers. They're the easiest ones to forget, but it will not work unless you catch those. So we move this over. Now we're going to reach for this band and bring it out and over. So we're working a little bit backwards here. Move everything out of the way and just grab these two and move them this way. You might need to release the tension a little bit there. Okay, so now we're going to go from here over and pick those up, move that way, and now from this one back, and that's the base of our ear. Okay, so from this point, I'm just going to travel straight down this 2nd row all the way to the end. So we need to pick up this band. I somehow managed to loop over. I'm just loosening that up because at some point I looped this band over. There we are. Okay. So ignore what I just did. I have to go under and fix that. Okay. And now that I've found this band, can go back, grab that, and move forward. Okay? And now I'm just going to keep going forward. I'll walk you through this on the other side. I was going to pause it, but I'll walk you through it again just to make sure that you have it. Okay, so now we're coming back to this side. We're going to move over first. Then we're going to reach for this band and bring it back. So we're hooking just these two. Remember, it's a double. Working a little bit backwards here. Okay, and then we reach for this one and bring it over. And again this one and bring that over. And now we're back at that base of the ear, and we're going to carry this row forward until the end. A couple more. Okay. Now we just have to finish the frame, so I'm going to move back to the left. We have to cross over. Don't forget that crossover. It's going to be a little hard to drag it through here. Just have to move everything out of the way and pick up that bottom band. Move that over. And then just go forward from here. Now we get to the base here. We're going to cross it over 2 till we get to the center. Yeah, we're going to stop there. So we're going to go back. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Don't forget to cross over first. So let's grab that bottom band. You might have to dig for these when it's by the ear. So you just want to make sure you pull out that bottom one. You can reach across if you need to, like I'm doing, to grab it. And pull it through. Okay. Then you're going to grab forward from here and keep moving up. And now we just have to finish. So in the beginning we placed one band. The first band we placed went across the center. You're going to reach for that. So you're going to pull that bottom band up, hold it, then reach for the same side of that band, pull that up, and place both ends over the hook. And at this point we can remove Hello Kitty from the loom. Just make sure you have this far enough up that it doesn't slip off. And in the area where the bow is, that can get a little tricky to remove, so you might want to just take a little extra care there. And the other area you might want to take a little extra care with are the ears. Okay, so here is our Hello Kitty. Now, you can add extensions here. With this one I used about somewhere between 12 and 15. It's a little shorter than some of the other designs. I'm just going to add a couple here for now and finish it off with the C-clip and then show you how to make the whiskers. So I'm going to place this C-clip here. And remove this. Now in order to place the whiskers off to the sides, I grabbed this area here and here, as well as here and here. And I put one of these through. So I pulled through the end there. It's one of those cross bands. I pull this through and then just grab the end and pull it nice and tight. You're making a bit of a knot here. Well, obviously I didn't pull tight enough. There we go. So you pull nice and tight for that and then add another one underneath here. Pull it through again. And pull that tight. You're going to do the same thing on the other side from here and here. And then you go back and grab a pair of scissors. and you just cut the excess pieces, and now you have whiskers on that side. You can go back and repeat the same thing in the same areas, just pulling those cross bands out and through, and add a black here and here. I hope you enjoy this design.